Before we get started, I just need to say this to everyone who watches. Please go support the artists of the images used. Without them, this series wouldn't be a thing. If you can't read the writing on the images, I'll also be leaving their names and when you can find them before the intro. Please, please, please support them. They all deserve it. You were dreaming about your orc girlfriend that night. She was the cutest orc that you'd ever seen. But just when your dream started to get good, you felt yourself being shaken. Your eyes slowly opened, seeing your orc girlfriend, Marley, sitting on your stomach, a knee either side of you, while shaking you and telling you to wake up. You blinked your eyes open, frowning slightly, before letting out a yawn. "I'm up," you said tiredly. Marley smiled and gave you a soft kiss on the lips before getting off of you so you could get up properly. You slowly sat up and rubbed your eyes, yawning again, before looking towards Marley to see that she was kneeling down on the ground, legs apart a bit, so you could see both her cushions and purse, which made you smile. Marley was looking over her shoulder at you, keeping her eyes on you. You stretched and locked eyes with her. "Could you, show me your muscles?" you asked. Marley blushed slightly before nodding and standing up, turning towards you, so that you could see all of her front. Marley was very muscular, and had medium-sized pillows, which was weird for a muscular female. But she wasn't a human, so maybe that was why. Marley also found this embarrassing, but it made you happy, so she always did it for you. Marley shifted in her place before flexing her muscles for you. You watched her for a few minutes before she stopped. You smiled and thanked her. "I love you so much," you said. Marley smiled. "Yeah, I know," Marley said. Later that day, Marley had come back home from her daily hunting, having only found a few rabbits out there today. Marley's stomach growled, echoing through the cave where the two of you lived. Marley didn't want to wait for you to cook. She walked over to you and knelt down, taking a hold of William and smiling. "Let me have your barbecue sauce, please, William," Marley said. William seemed happy by what Marley was saying and agreed. Marley took William into her mouth and began tasting him, making him very happy. William seemed extra happy today, and it didn't take long before he helped solve Marley's hunger by letting her have his barbecue sauce. Marley removed William from her mouth before rubbing him against her face, whispering to him about being a good boy. Before giving him a kiss, Marley looked up at you with a cute smile, which showed her long, bottom-two orc teeth, or tusks. Without any notice or warning, Marley pushed you onto the ground and stood over you, before sitting down. William was happy that he got to search for some pocket money inside of Marley's purse. Marley smirked, her cheeks turning red, as William moved around inside of her purse. And when William found some pocket money, he got so happy that he released his sauce inside of Marley's purse. Marley was a bit embarrassed by that, but she didn't seem to mind. You sat up with William, still inside of Marley's purse. Your head was between Marley's pillows, where you looked up at her blushing slightly, with a soft smile on your face. Marley gave you a kiss on the lips before smirking. "We're not done yet, sweetheart," Marley said. You gave her a curious look before Marley grabbed you by the shoulders and pushed you onto your back, with her sitting on top of you, William still inside of her purse, counting the money that he had found. Marley licked her lips, leaning down and pressing her forehead against yours. "You're going to love this, sweetheart," Marley said.